Let's switch gears and talk about some of the charity work that you've done outside of wrestling. What organizations have you partnered up with over the years?
Well, really, I don't I've Rescue Bus is the only like organization that I've ever done work for, going and giving clothing and feeding homeless people. They go in these um like mobile um RVs, that's
Yeah.
it. It's like a RV that's set up, like, with a kitchen in it, and they just pop the tent. They feed people, they go with the RV, they have a bunch of food, they set up a kitchen, and they distribute, as well as, coats, socks, whatever donation stuff they have, to help people. If it's in the summertime, or the wintertime, it's hats, gloves, coats in the winter, and then, summer, it's gonna be like, kits for, like, washing, deodorant,
Mhm.
toothpaste, toothbrush, things like that.
Yeah, I mean
It's
that's
really it's really great organization.
okay. Yeah, I mean cuz not a lot of people can afford that kind of stuff, and they're going to need stuff to, for hygiene and food to eat and anything possible that's going to get them through their day. So that's amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. I mean, they do, like, Newark, New Jersey, New York City. um, I'm sure there are other places, but those are the places that I've gone to. And then I've done, my own work with rescue dogs,
Oh,
and,
okay.
gone down to Texas, loaded up a van load full of dogs and brought them up to Jersey and rehomed them. It's a big problem, for the
Yeah.
southern states, and for seems like Riverside and LA also have a really high rate of, killing poor shelter dogs and cats. It's terrible that people would get a puppy, and then when that poor creature who did not ask to be bought gets too big and they decide, "Oh, okay."
That's just
And then they just dump it at a kill shelter. That I'm gonna say those are horrible people. You're a bad person when you do that. You get a pet, you have made a commitment for that animal's life. If you can't make that commitment, then you don't get that animal. Animals are living beings. They're not a set of plates that you put on display or some dolls in a case. They are living creatures, and you need to care for them for their whole life. If you cannot, then you do not make that purchase. And by the way, I will also add, you don't gift people animals. That's something that's inappropriate. And I don't mean to hurt people's feelings, but I feel like, you know what? I'm a teacher, I'm a black belt. If nobody else has told you at this point in time in your life, I'm telling you, okay? This is inappropriate. People will make that decision for themselves and for their own life. That's not a gift you give to somebody for Valentine's Day or Christmas or something like that. Unless that is like your spouse and you've discussed that, you don't do that for somebody that's like your sister, your niece, your cousin, or something like that. No.
it's a responsibility. It's a big responsibility and it's a huge responsibility. It's important that if you're gonna commit to that, it's on you to make sure that that pet gets food, water, and just gets walked around and it's healthy.
And get their vaccines,
Hmm.
you know.